Welcome back, folks. This lady has recorded dozens of hit records. She's performed in front of millions of fans. And just last night, CBS aired a movie based on her life. Please welcome the one and only Barbara Mandrell. Oh, it's great to have you here.
Well, I'm delighted to be here.
We almost had one of those awkward television moments. We joined hands here. We started to kiss, and we went the same way. We almost actually just went right straight, kiss on the lips.
You are a very special gentleman. I got to see you recently at a party for one of our...
Oh, yeah.
Am I live in the house? Can you hear me okay? I didn't think so, and I like it when you can.
Yeah, turn her up.
Thank you. It's my own fault. I didn't want to wear the body pack because it would spoil my lines.
You wouldn't want that. I've actually had a place carved out in my back so that unit will fit in there without messing up the line. Yeah.
I thank you very much for talking about the CBS movie last night. It was exciting for me. It was terrorizing for me.
Was it weird having, you know, your life flashing literally before your eyes like that?
Well, of course, I had seen it 1 month before.
Yeah, but now you know everybody else is seeing it.
At that very moment, yes. And it was wonderful. Creative Artist Agency, Rod Essick, all the wonderful people there at CAA gave a big party here in town at a wonderful restaurant for viewing it for our friends and family and us, and it was a delight. I really appreciate it because it was our first time, ours, my husband's and mine, to see how other people would react to it, and it was. I'm very thankful, and we took the overnights last night in a big way. By the way, ratings.
It was huge, wasn't it? It was giant. Good. Very good.
In fact, I was so excited when they told me I could come be with you, Gary, today.
Me too. That means our ratings tomorrow will be that big, too.
See,
we're all very excited about it.
He knows what to say to ladies, doesn't he? Anyway, you and Terry, by the way, were magnificent on Country Wasn't Cool.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I was hoping tonight to be able to bring to you two of the actresses from the movie.
Right.
Jamie Nicole Dudney, who played Earlene Mandrell, is my daughter. But I just want to say, I had nothing to do with the casting of this movie.
Of course not.
No, I didn't.
Really?
Really. Truly, the only thing, Linda Bergman was the producer, writer, and the only thing they used me for really was to send pictures of hairdos.
No kidding.
Yes. So anyway, Jamie went to read for the part of Earlene and got called back. She got the part.
That's great.
And then another young lady that I knew, and other than that, I didn't know any of the actors. Portia Dawson played the part of my sister Louise, and she's a beautiful brown-eyed brunette. And when she heard of the part, she bought blue contact lenses and went to read because Louise has beautiful blue eyes and dark hair. And she got called back and got the part. And I didn't bring Jamie for you tonight because last evening she left because I'm very happy to say she had a reading today with Mr. Aaron Spelling.
That won't hurt anything.
So I'm praying that she gets a job. You mothers can appreciate that. Okay, and but I did bring you Portia.
Oh, please tell me that. Please tell me you brought Portia.
She's a great actress. She studied at Oxford in England. She's been a regular on the show Blossom. She's been on Hercules, done in New Zealand. She's been on Sisters. And I also want to say, she's the daughter of, I've known her since she was a little girl, the daughter of my makeup artist of over 20 years. Could I bring Portia out to meet you, Gary?
Absolutely.
Portia Dawson, that played Louise Mandrell.
Good.
You said next to Gary. You said.
Oh, right.
It's great to have you here. Now,
it's great to be here.
So you've had some kind of family connection here. You've obviously gone well beyond being the makeup lady's daughter, actor in your own right. But was it odd for you playing the part of someone that you knew?
Well, you know, the exciting thing was that for me, I never get to play a real person. I just create a real person.
Right.
So it was a challenge, but at the same time, it was just really exciting to be able to play such an amazing woman in such an amazing woman's life story.
Thank you.
So I felt real lucky to be able to have done that. I had a blast doing it.
I know that Louise told me, Gary, that she was very pleased and very thankful when she found out that Portia Dawson was playing the part of her character, because she said, Barbara, she said, you know, I've known Portia since she was a little girl, and she knows me very well, and I know that she knows my heart.
Right.
Isn't that nice? See, typically Louise, she's so icky sweet.
Yeah. Now, did she give you some tips on how to be Louise?
I asked her. But she said, you know me already. You don't have to ask me. So, no, I didn't ask her.
That was it?
Yeah, she said, you know me already. So it was really up to me to be able to, you know, put what I see as her into me and create the role.
No other demands placed on you?
Bass. You had to play bass.
Am I allowed to say?
You're allowed to say
what?
anything.
You can say
You own the
whatever.
joint. What is it?
She said, well, as long as you make me look pretty.
Oh, okay.
Did she really? She did.
You know, by the way, if they ever do a story about my life, would you please play the part of me? Would you? I'm begging you here.
It's interesting that you say that, because I always wanted to buzz cut my hair off.
And
Sure.
wear the blue
You have to lose a bunch
yeah,
of it,
right.
too.
That's right.
Okay, there were a lot of really private moments. Was it, in the movie, was it very difficult for you to reveal yourself in that way, to open up that much? I'm sure you had approval to a large degree on what went in and what didn't.
Not really. My only thing, truly, rather than saying something cute, this is the truth. The thing that really concerned me was that the movie be truthful.
Right.
That was what was frightening. I was so afraid. But Linda Bergman, and I'd never met her until she was hired by Mandrell, Peter Guber's company, and of course, Tom Patricia was the one in charge over this project, and he did a super job, brought in Linda, and Linda, everything, for those of you that saw the movie last night, she made sure it was true. And so for that, I'm most grateful, because I think it's important, as Portia pointed out, it's different when the story that you're doing is a living person.
Right.
Don't you think
Yeah.
as an actor that would be
Absolutely.
most challenging?
Well, it's scary at the same time, because I want to make her happy.
Yes.
But it's also a great challenge for me to be able to do that, or to have done that.
Yeah, I play the part of me every night, and it's one of the hardest jobs. It's very, very difficult to just be who you are.
Well, I don't
Doesn't
know.
seem like it.
No, I'm just
You're so witty.
Thank you very much.
I'm delighted that you... Did you watch the movie? That's my question.
Yes, I did.
Promise?
I've memorized most of it. Would
Did
you like me to
you?
quote some of it? No, it was great. It really was.
Thank you.
Didn't everybody see it? How did you not see the movie? Great.
I just wanted to say, I
went to
loved
the
your
fridge.
singing, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Good
Thank you
job.
very much. I went to the fridge and stayed there a little longer through one of the commercial breaks than I intended to, so I didn't see every second.
no.
But yeah, loved it. Thank
Well, didn't you think... You know, I was going to say with Portia and Jamie, I was pretty impressed, and certainly Maureen, that they made them... Goodness, you started at a very, very young age.
Very.
And then on up into womanhood. And I was very impressed also with the makeup artist. And by the way, speaking of that, you have wonderful on your show
Do I
here.
have great makeup?
so
Thank
Great
you.
makeup, great hair, and well, you're the living proof,
Well, there
Gary.
you
I
go.
mean, I saw
If
it
you could
before
see
the
me
makeup.
in the morning, folks.
And, you know, and your band, the Primetime Country Band.
Thank you.
Where are they?
They're right over there. We hide them in
Oh,
the
for
corner.
heaven's sake.
They've been bad. We put them in the corner.
You all were so super on Country Wasn't Cool. I
Weren't
was
they
just
good?
so
Good
impressed.
job.
Thank you.
We're gonna take a quick break here, but when we come back, we're gonna talk a bunch more. Don't go away, folks. We'll be right back.
Later on Primetime Country, more music from Terry Clark and firing from music.
Arm yourself on our
We are back. We are back with Babs. Do you mind? I hear Jerry House on WSIX call you Babs all the time.
You guys are the only two that do, but
Is that
that's
it?
okay.
Okay. All right, good. Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, now I have to ask, just because I'm sure there are a lot of people that want to hear it actually come from you. Are you really retiring from singing?
I hate the word retiring.
Okay, are you really stopping singing?
Yeah.
Publicly?
Well, let me put it this way, more accurately. I am doing my very last public concert.
Okay.
The Do-Rights and I, my band. It's called Barbara Mandrell and the Do-Rights. It's on October the 23rd. It's called Barbara Mandrell and the Do-Rights, The Last Dance. And it'll be on the stage at the Grand Ole Opry House.
Opry House? Oh, all right.
Because I'm really sentimental, and I've been an Opry member for 25 years. And
Now, how are you going to get through that? How are you going to do that?
It'll be pretty emotional.
I think I know some of what this means to you.
Yeah, you do. That's
How are
all
you
I
gonna-
know in my life. That's all I've ever known.
I know.
And, but, you know, my husband Ken and I, he manages me. And certainly we discuss this a lot.
Right.
And we prayed together. And many deciding factors. I have been working since I was 11. I have always listened to the people that are my bosses, the people I work for, and that's certainly, as in your case, is
Right.
the public.
Yeah.
I keep that open ear to see what you like, what you don't like. And I started doing, thanks to CAA, guest appearances on episodic television,
Yeah.
you know, and then I started doing Aaron Spelling's Sunset Beach, the soap opera, which I'm going back to do. November 3rd through December 5th, I go back out to actually reside in LA during that time to
Yeah.
do it. And so I would hear all these wonderful positive comments. And when are you going to do this? Or are you going to do something else now? And so that let me know they liked what I was doing.
Right.
And then also, the morning after my press conference here in Nashville, where I shared with everyone what I was doing, it was like just this wonderful peace came over me. When I went home, Fontanelle is our home. We have this big entranceway. And on the columns out there were lots of wonderful signs that thank you.
The lady that did the signs is over here.
That fans, and there were yesterday too, by the way, one that says, you may not be country, but you'll always be cool.
Oh, you'll always be country.
Anyway,
My goodness,
oh,
you
of
can't
course.
stop that.
But anyway, the signs that reinforce saying, you know, look out Hollywood and go Barbara, and that was like, well, thank you.
Would you like to do the interview, ma'am?
Thank you.
Would you like to? Am I in your seat? I apologize. Forgive me.
But that's what it was mainly about to me, because, see, I can now, I keep telling myself all these different things, rather than just appearing before thousands of people a
Right.
day, I could appear before millions of people a day. And I
Or
love
hundreds like we do here.
you are so silly. No, like tonight with millions, it's wonderful. And I have enjoyed this taste of acting a lot.
You're really good at it. You
Well,
really are.
Thank you so much.
Honestly.
I feel like a little child, so excited over the challenges, and to be an old lady like me and be
Oh, quit it.
learning
Would you
and
stop
learning. Truly, you know.
Lady, schmatey, what's up with old lady? You're not an old lady. Quit that.
Well,
You're 11 again. You're getting to start something brand new.
it is wonderful. And I'm most excited, and I have a very positive attitude because, quite frankly, I think whatever we do in life, my father taught me, you got to be positive about it, or it's not going to work, you know. So I'm very grateful. I just finished week before last, and then flew back out to my dates again. Touched by an Angel. I don't know when it airs, but it was a wonderful
It's a
experience
great show.
again. Very, and there's another one I forgot.
I got to say something. Now, while you're sitting here talking about this, you're completely holding it together, and it's great. But I'm close enough to see that
I know
you're...
you can read it.
Now,
I'm very.
This is really going to be an intense thing. I'm going to be at that show.
It's already intense.
I'm
Every
bringing
time
6
I talk
boxes of
about it.
Kleenex, and I'm just going to sit there the whole time. Just
No, I'm
weeping.
going to ask God to hold me together during that show, and He will.
Great.
Now, after it's, you know, no more encores, no more of that.
Right.
After that, I don't know what will happen. I may.
There'll be a
you know,
little
then I
puddle
can
where
lose
Barbara
it.
was. She
And
just
a
wept.
little puddle, let's say tears.
Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, it depends.
Who knows? But my group, the Do-Rights, are so magnificent. And that didn't just happen overnight. They really are the best of the best. And Mike Cookie Monster Jones, my steel guitarist, we've been working together now for 22 years.
Wow.
Charlie Bundy, my bass player, 18 years. Chris Walters, my band. I
You
love
better
all
quit
my,
it. You're
I got
gonna do
9
it.
men.
You're gonna...
And then all my crew.
Stop talking about it. You're going to
So-
lose it. I can see it. Don't do it.
So I love them, and I love being on stage, and I love boogieing down. I really do.
Well, you can come here and boogie anytime you'd like. Just boogie on
No,
down.
I saw you and Terry boogieing, and I'm thinking,
Oh, yeah, I got the moves in me, don't I?
Gary's
Yeah.
boogieing.
Yeah, I'm a dancing fool.
I just appreciate so much the opportunity that y'all to put me on tonight
No, this is great.
after the movie aired, so that I could thank you because of the incredible news that I got today of the ratings and all that, because it only happened because of you all, and how wonderful to have friends too. Dolly Parton played herself in the movie.
I think we've got a picture
Kenny
that shows a
Rogers
bunch of them.
played himself.
Clay, can we
Do you
put
have-
that picture up? Look at this.
Okay, left to right, that's Dolly Parton.
Well, are you sure?
That's my daughter. That's my daughter, Jamie Nicole Dudney.
Right.
That's me, and it right there is the one that played Barbara Mandrell, and that's Maureen McCormick.
Marsha, Barbara.
She was extraordinary.
Yeah.
You know, I was so afraid when they told me that she was the one that would play me.
Yeah.
Truly, I'm being very candid with you. I thought all I'm going to be able to think of is Marsha. That's the truth. And I got to tell you, not 1 second did I, in it, never. She was absolutely magnificent.
Good stuff.
And I appreciated so much her hard work. I really did. And I just thank all of the actors very much.
If you had it to do over again, would
What-
you...
what to do over again?
Well, just if you're starting at 11 again,
Oh, my.
and you had the choice, would you go ahead and just be an actress, or would you do what you've done?
I wouldn't change a thing. Nothing.
That's good enough for me. Barbara Mandrell, folks. Thank you very much. Please come back. Don't go away, folks. We got Terry Clark right after this.
When Primetime Country returns, Terry Clark tells us how Barbara Mandrell taught her how to use pliers.
You found some quiet.
And that was especially great, Wanda. I always say fellas, and I don't mean to leave you out. I apologize. Wanda is one of the most accomplished musicians you could ever want in any band. Please give her a big hand. I say it generically. You know, this next guest is going to go like Gaga when she gets over here.
I have met her, and I love her to pieces.
She's wonderfully goofy at heart, though, and in your presence,
very, very talented.
in your presence, she's going to lose it. She grew up with pictures of Loretta Lynn, Linda Ronstadt, Barbara Mandrell, and I think me hanging on her wall. She's one of today's brightest female stars, singing "If I Were You." Please welcome Terry Clark.
Hey. How are you?
Beautiful.
I wish you wouldn't do that every single time, because I always try to do it, and I always look like an idiot when I do it. That thing that you do.
We'll do lessons.
Okay.
I'll teach you.
Gary, I just want to say, Terry's mama, her mother's sitting on the front row, and her mother's the reason that she has this beautiful face.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, thank you. Isn't she great?
She's gorgeous.
She is. I hope I look like my mother when I'm my mother's age. I'll be very happy. And I hope I look like you, too. My goodness. You know, isn't she beautiful?
You're talking to Barbara, right?
You know...
Okay.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Oh, and then you want to look like me when you're my age, right?
Not really.
Not really. Okay, thank you.
Take a pass.
Yeah. Hey, congratulations. The Canadian Country Music
Thank
Awards.
you.
This girl knocked it way out.
It was a lot of fun.
You were great.
You were there. You were sitting
I was
behind me,
there.
and you showed a clip of my big faux pas the next day on
Well,
this show.
yeah. She was thanking people. You
when
probably
you were in
mentioned her,
there,
yeah.
yeah.
She was talking about, and one of her, you know, she was at that point. She had won enough awards that she forgot. She didn't have enough stuff planned, right? She actually was shooting from the hip. She says, you know, Barbara Mandrell and Tammy Wynette and whoever, and Ricky Skaggs, Reba, Ricky Skaggs. And I wanted, all these women have influenced me
so much. She actually
I included
did.
Ricky in a
Well,
category
you know,
he doesn't
Ricky
belong
is
in.
kind of pretty.
No.
It's that high voice. It's the tenor.
Of course, in my kindness, I had to show that the next day, so I apologize.
I'm sitting there, okay, I'm in my seat, and after I get back to my seat, and I never realized what I had said until I got back, and then all of a sudden I started to think, did I get everybody? And then I went, so I look back at him, and Chapman's sitting there going, I got you, Clark. Tomorrow night, you are mine. So I knew he was going to do
Terry
something.
she has a great sense of humor. It was my pleasure to get to work with her a couple of days recently, and I also got to sit in the audience at my sister's awards presentation at the end of her celebrity shoot this past weekend for raising money for Boy Scouts of America. Terry performed, and I was as close to her as the front row right here watching her.
Yes, we know this. I was shaking.
She is great. You know, I really like it. Well, I'm talking too much, but I really like it that she doesn't just stand at a microphone and sing. She really works, and it was wonderful, Terry. It really, really was.
I love you.
She's so sweet.
I was petrified. I swear to God, I was sweating, perspiring, all that. I was so nervous because Barbara was sitting there watching me, and I'm just like,
Do you think that legal pad that I had and the pencil was making
taking notes.
really,
That's good.
I think that made me nervous.
Now, you were talking about the celebrity shoot that Louise has. And haven't we all wanted to shoot a celebrity of some kind? No, it's a great skeet shooting thing they do. Did it go well?
Yes, you are so funny.
I wanted to be there. I really wanted to be there.
It was great. It was really great. And in the dressing room here at Primetime Country, Terry says to me, I would go crazy, because Reba was with me last night.
Right.
And she says, I would go crazy if I could just be with you and Reba at the same time. I said, well, girl, you were supposed to shoot Saturday, and Reba and I were out there shooting.
I would have been it's Woody's fault. It's my manager's fault.
Sure.
He broke his leg or
No,
something.
what the deal is Reba and I both shoot so much better than
Of
her.
course you do. Of course you do. You should. Well, you know.
Yeah, right, thanks. Be sure and tell her for me, please,
Yes.
that thank you for the invitation, and I would love to come next year.
Did she invite you?
She did, and I had already committed. Neil McCoy, I need to say a quick hello to all the folks in Longview, Texas. Neil McCoy and his wife started East Texas Angels Network to help out some kids down there,
that
and
is
it was
wonderful.
such a great
That
thing.
is
Thank all you
wonderful.
guys. We had a great time. Anyway,
Well,
tell
anyway,
her thank you.
Terry gave of her great talent, and she was super, even
Yeah.
if she didn't come out and shoot with me.
Oh, me.
Please.
I'm not going to hear the end
Now,
of this.
do you remember when you first met Barbara?
Yes, on the set of Diagnosis Murder, and I was looking for her all day. I think you were hiding from me because you were afraid I was this just large
She's
woman in a hat.
crazy.
And then you know what you did? And then I came into the what you call it? They put you in little trailers. They look like outhouses.
Why did you say that?
That's what I am. Look at me. So, you know, I'm just kidding. She wasn't hiding from me. I would have hidden from me. But so I go in the trailer, and I didn't have my hat on. My hair was just all kind of brushed back, and she goes, what was it you said?
She is stunning without that hat on.
See? But I got
Her eyes are very beautiful.
Thank
and
you.
Her
Come
hat's
on, Terry.
cute. But
You
I
wanna,
begged her to not
Give us a
wear.
little- Whoa!
Take note of the hair.
No, don't be goofy. It's
No, I'm
gorgeous.
She has a
really.
beautiful face.
Thank you.
And that's what I told her.
That's right back on with
I
that.
didn't, you know, I just didn't. But it's beautiful, and I told her.
Can I
so.
tell you how much trouble you got me into, though? Because I mentioned that you'd said that in an interview, and I got so much fan mail about, don't lose your hat, don't lose your... People got absolutely hysterically petrified that I was not going to wear this.
Well, you look great in the hat, but without the hat, your face that God gave you, you're so beautiful, I'm sure they're just jealous.
Yeah, that's what it is. Now,
Doubt it.
Now, I'm sure you, like me, glued to the tube, watching her show.
Oh.
I was so intimidated by your playing. You played everything that got in the way.
Thank you.
And it was great. Did you? You watched it, I'm sure.
You have not got a clue. My
Yeah.
mother can testify to this. I mean, I walked into the living room when I was about 13 years old, and I was over playing dress up with my friends or something, and I came back to get some lipstick or something and walked into the living room. My mom was all curled up with her Afghan like she always was every Friday night, and I walk in and there's this little blonde woman on TV jumping all over these instruments and playing everything and dancing and with this huge voice, and I've always been like into powerful voices. I was like, who is that? Who is that? I was just like, see like radar into the television. My mom goes, that's Barbara Mandrell. I just saw her in Calgary 2 years ago opening for the Statler Brothers. I said, that's the woman you saw. From that point on, in like Flint, I was just, that's it. Barbara, man, I wanted to be you so bad, but once I started, this is unbelievable. Once I started growing, there was no chance of being you.
Once I became a large woman in a hat.
I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be petite and small and be able to jump around and look graceful, so I just, you know.
So you look tall, statuesque, gorgeous, and very talented.
Yeah, it's too
I'm
bad.
totally out of control.
Yeah, completely.
Well, you really honor me. I appreciate it.
I would love to ask you, I know that you're one of her influences. Who are some of your influences growing up singing? Performing, singing, whatever.
Well, Joe Maphis gave me my first job, and he was a great showman. Gordon Terry, Tex Ritter, people I worked with as a kid, because they would tell me, people came to see something, not just hear somebody make music.
Wow.
You need to do something visual. And Merle Travis told me, he says, you have to dress when you're performing on stage like a performer, not like somebody that just got up out of the audience and walked on stage. People deserve to see costumes. And so I've always been big on that. And those were the people that influenced me. And high school, if you want to go back 14, I was influenced by Ken Dudney and ended up marrying him a few years later. But anyway.
It's quite the influence.
That's quite the influence, big time.
I was crazy about Merle Haggard, Buck Owens, James Brown, Wes Montgomery, Aretha Franklin. I was very, and Tony Bennett. I liked all different.
All the good stuff. Well, you were obviously influenced by her wardrobe. The Manuel here is a gorgeous thing. This is lovely.
I try and sparkle every now and then. I don't do it very much.
Okay, they're telling me we have to run. I hate this.
Boy.
I hate this. I hate this part of television. That part where we have to leave for a minute. We'll be back. Don't go away. Terry will be back.
When Primetime Country returns, more music from Terry Clark.
Here's a song from her latest CD, Just the Same, singing Something in the Water. Please welcome back Terry Clark.
Your personal source for all things country.
Oh, this has been fun. Thank you for being here with us. This has been great. Portia, bless your heart for being here with us. Great job last night.
Thank you.
Wish you all the very best. Portia Dawson, folks. Very, very nice. Terry, we should let the people know about this this Something in the Water song. This is
a single in Canada only. It's not out released in the States, but it's a single in Canada.
Single in Canada.
Yeah, yay Canada.
But
so
not in the U.S.
Not in the U.S.
Oddly enough, that's exactly the way it is with me. I'm single in Canada, not in the U.S. Married here, single there. No, I want to say another quick hello to the Canadian folks. We were both up there for the awards recently. And they treated me like a king. It was amazing.
I tell you, I'm proud to be Canadian, and
It was
I'm
great.
so proud to be from that country. It's a wonderful bunch of people.
Big fun. And we're hoisting the CD into the air here, just the same. Just the same, only it's different, right?
Yes, just the same, only different.
Okay. And you're going to come out and watch a football game with us
Absolutely.
later on?
I'm going to come to your house and hang.
Good. That'll be great. There's a whole bunch of people
And ride in
out
your,
there.
what, your helicopter?
No, we're not going to do that.
No, we're not going to talk about
it'll be
that?
dark.
Okay.
We have a photograph that I don't know that you know if we have or not, that I would love to show. It shows the incredible poise that this woman has had throughout her life under pretty much every single situation. Can we show that, Clay? Little family photo.
Oh.
Everybody else is being goofy, and there you are being Miss Perfect. I love it. Barbara Mandrell, folks. Tomorrow night we got David Lee Murphy, Michael Martin Murphy, Pinkerton Bowden. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't miss it. Don't be a stranger. Thank you.
Airline transportation provided by Southwest Airlines, the official airline of Prime.